Today we are here at Leamington Spa at the home of Mills CNC. Paul, it's been a couple of years since I've been here, and always, as always, I'm blown away. 2 UK premieres. What can you tell me about them?
Well, the one show is happening today and it's happening tomorrow. I was here last week previewing it, but yeah, it's all about one-hit machining. I mean, we hear it a lot and see it a lot around the field, but how many companies, you know, when you look at the amount of manufacturers in the UK, who is adopting it, who's using it, and that's really what they wanted to demonstrate here in the two new models. You've got the DVF 5000, which we'll look at, and then the DNX 2100, which is an entry-level multitasking machine.
Cool. Let's start here.
Yeah, DVF 5000. So I mean, the DVF 5000. This is the Mark II. So it's got a much bigger table on this. I think it's 630mm diameter table. But interestingly, the footprint of the machine hasn't changed. So I guess from that, you know, you can see that people are able to get a bigger working envelope for a similar footprint on the machine. Also, it's faster, it's quicker. You know, it's got a new control system on here, a new front end control system. Don't ask me to tell you what it's called because I can't remember. But I interviewed Ned Hewitt on this. He did a presentation on the stage.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's all automation ready as well. So
the first thing I know is the livery.
Yeah, it's all new. I mean, you look at the existing blue machines or light blue machines. This is obviously where the company's going. But how many tools do you think you can have on this machine? There's several options.
Up to 80.
Okay, so actually there is an option to go for 300 tools.
Wow.
So if you think about having 300 tools on a machine like this, obviously they're expecting this machine to be having automation, you know, from the side, from a robot system. Because if you've got that many tools, you're going to need to feed the machine with lots of parts.
But it's important, isn't it? People want the spindles in cut. You don't want to be changing tools. You know, you need to be.
You look at the parts on the table here. I mean, you must have familiarity with this. We see this quite a lot, don't we? I guess getting 3 parts.
Yeah, 3 parts to one. You know, obviously not. I guess it's entry-level automation, arguably, but obviously it just increasing the cycle time, getting more parts off complete in one hit.
And the whole message at the event is about that sort of unmanned running, one-hit machining, hence the name of the one show. And yeah, this is one of the machines that they've got here.
Yeah, and now the DNX 2100, it's talk about done in one, coming off the machine complete. We're going to be here in 5 years' time. And if you don't do that, you're not going to be competitive. We've got the energy costs and things. You've got to really become efficient as a machine shop owner.
Did you hear Tony Dow's presentation this morning? He said something really interesting about how he read a report about how the consumption of machine tools in your country denotes the growth of your GDP almost.
I can believe it.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, actually, of course, that's going to be the case because what you make comes from what machines you've got, and that would obviously then detect what you make is where your GDP comes from. So I agree, and I think this machine, the DNX, they obviously had the SMX before, which was a multitasking machine, bigger footprint. You know, this has kind of come in at the entry-level stage.
I guess it sandwiches the middle of a traditional y-axis lathe, and like say the NLX, where it just fits nicely in the middle. This is if there's such a thing, an entry-level multitasking turning center.
Yeah, there's 3 options with it, or 3 machine styles. You have a single spindle with a tail stop, or you obviously have the twin spindle that you see here, or you can have the main spindle, which has got a much bigger bore diameter. But of course, when you start looking at this head technology as well, Jay, look at the size of that. How on earth do they get a spindle sort of that powerful, that speed, all of the mechanics and everything in such a small space?
I don't know is the answer, but like you still get the rigidity you expect with a DN machine, and it's just they're trying to appeal to everybody, aren't they? Yeah. You know, when you look at the sales triangle, we all know you got blue chip and you got SMEs, and arguably this could sit in any of those companies.
Yeah, and I can only see. There was a lot of people here today. There's about 100 people here today. They're expecting 100 people here tomorrow. But I do think when you're looking, if you are a manufacturer and you've got machining centres and turning centres, and you're thinking, okay, my floor space, I could remove 2 of those machines and put 1 of these in. One of the questions I said to Gary was, what's the educational cycle? Is it difficult to get to learn them? Mm-hmm. I mean, you probably got more experience in programming than me, but I guess these days it's quite easy to pick something up like that, I would have thought.
But it's a FANUC control, isn't it? It's what most programmers were back in the day brought up in. Obviously, there's CAM and things nowadays to assist that. But yeah, you wouldn't want me programming it, Paul, because I wouldn't want to crash this beautiful machine.
No, absolutely not. 60 station tool changer in here as well. And they've got a new parts catching system here, a soft parts catching system. Again, I don't know all the detail, but if you do come here to the one show tomorrow, you'll be able to hear Gary's presentation on this machine, also Ned's presentation on the new DVF 5000, and I'm sure Tony Dowell will be doing an address tomorrow as well about the company's direction with one-hit machining, which is what the focus is about at this event.
There we are. So you heard it from Paul. If you haven't been here today, please do come back to the one show tomorrow. You can see these two machines, UK premieres, as well as a lot of other machine tools.